my good people, welcome again and this amazing live stream. Today we are going to talk about drop shipping. Yes, what is drop shipping? I want to integrate it with farming or agricultural sector. Amazing, wonderful. Welcome to the live stream. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, liking, and also sharing. Amazing. Thanks all for joining me from wherever you're watching from. Before we begin, let me know in the chat your location and whether you are a farmer, entrepreneur, student, or simply interested in agriculture. Yes, my channel usually showcases that content. Amazing. Yes, in today's live stream, we'll be focusing on drop shipping. And in this drop shipping, one can ask you, what is drop shipping? This is basically a platform that allows you to sell your, not even your own products, but products without holding any inventory. You can approach any store or then explain yourself, make arrangement, have a clear plan on how you will be transacting with them, then they will be able to verify your concerns, and if everything is in order, then they will be in good position to work with you. So what is drop shipping now? If you have an idea, drop in the comment section before we begin. Amazing. Yes, you know, my background is in procurement, but having interest in farming. So even with this YouTube thing, you have to integrate and also use our knowledge in all ways. So basically, drop shipping is an online business model where you sell products without keeping them in your stock yourself. So you can sell anything. It's not a must you have it in your store, but what you need is build a good website where your clients or your customers will be reaching you out to get these items. So after they have bought the items, then you reach, after clicking on those items on your website, they will be able to get all the information needed on maybe payment terms or ways to pay. Then you will reach out to your supplier, then goods or the item which has been ordered will be able to be shipped to your customer, and after which you get a profit from it. Then your supplier will take what you had agreed earlier with him or her. Yes, is drop shipping. It's an online business, or it's a platform, it's an online platform which allows you to do business without holding any stock. So if you identify any moving item in the market, you can approach any company, any store, make arrangement with them. So since my channel is focusing on agriculture, you can reach out to any company dealing with agricultural products or maybe machineries such as tractors, seedlings, those are inputs. Make arrangement with them, have your website running, then they'll give you those pictures or for products, post them in your website. So after the customers bought the item from your website, then reach out to your supplier, ship the item to your customer, then get the profit. For example, if the item you get it from your supplier at 1,000 shillings, you 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 will resell it. Maybe let's say you can sell it at 1,400. So the 400 is yours, 1,000 is for the supplier. So that's how the agreement is. So you take the profit. For them, they have already made their profit, but there's that margin they also give you. When you resell, you also get your portion. And that's how this drop shipping business does work. Yes, I also enjoy doing this thing. You know, my background is in procurement, so I enjoy sharing this also to someone who is interested in doing drop shipping business. If you are interested maybe in mobile phones, approach these companies. There are so many companies outside here who do sell mobile phones. Make arrangement with them, then make a good website, have the relevant documents needed. Maybe you can start by having a business name, or then later you can convert it into a company, or register as a sole proprietorship, or as a group, or in whichever way, then start. The good thing with this drop shipping, you do not need to have a lot of capital to start it. Once you have your website in place and running, you are good to go. Make arrangement with your supplier. And one mistake, never rely on one supplier. Always make sure you have a variety or many suppliers in your business. So if one fails you, you have an alternative, or you have someone else who will be able to supply. And that's how this business is being done. Thank you so much for joining. Please consider subscribing, liking. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Amazing. Win says hi. Thank you so much for joining. Jacob, amazing. Hi, can you see my text? If you can wave, yes, I can see your text, Jacob. Yes, amazing. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, today's live stream is all about drop shipping. And in this drop shipping, we have said you identify fast moving products that you will wish to supply. Yes, then make arrangements. The good thing with this drop shipping is not a must to hold inventory in your store. This is an online business. It's not a must you hold inventory, so no much capital needed. Yes, but must do a good research so that you can know which products are selling so quickly in the market, so that you don't waste your time and never make any profit. Yeah, and when reselling your products, you consider the fast moving products which will be able to give you a good profit. Thank you so much for the likes. Amazing. In this live stream, I will be sharing the agricultural drop shipping examples, and I would wish to have in my drop shipping website. You can have things like drip irrigation kits, seedling trays, solar water pumps, soil moisture sensors, greenhouse accessories. Those are some of the agriculture dropping shipping. Drop shipping. Yes, this is an amazing space where you make money without even holding any inventory in your store. All you need is have a good website, run ads or market it, but you must do a good research to know which products are good or fast moving in the market before you begin. And with this drop shipping, it also comes with benefits and even challenges. For the benefits, we can say some of them are lower startup costs, no need for a warehouse, no inventory management, can be operated from anywhere with internet access, easy to test different products. Those are some of the benefits of this drop shipping business. For those who wish to start an online business, this is one, or this is a good business that you would like to venture into. Drop shipping. Some of the challenges that you may face in this space Everything has advantages and disadvantages. But what you look into most is, are the advantages more than the disadvantages? Then you will make a choice by yourself. If the advantages are more, then dive in and ensure you make a good profit. Some of the challenges you can face in this drop shipping business is relying on one supplier. One supplier can fail you, so make sure you have an alternative supplier in this drop shipping exercise. At least have even 5 suppliers in one item, or even 10. If one fails you, you have an alternative. Or you can have more orders in that specific day, and that one supplier can fail you to deliver or ship the product to the customer, and thus you will have made a loss. If you had so many, or you had an alternative, your supply chain won't be affected. Yes. In this, if you want to do a good business, you have to make sure you work on your supply chain so that you deliver goods at the right time to improve good customer relationship. Yes, so the next time you will be their number one choice when they choose to buy. Yes, I see more than 12 people in the chat. Please consider liking and subscribing if you are new here. Thank you so much. Double tap for those who are using smartphones to like. Amazing. Today we are talking about drop shipping business. This is a business, as we have said, where you can do business without holding an inventory in your store. It's not a must to have a warehouse or a store physically by yourself. You can approach any company, any farm, or anyone selling these products, those who allow drop shipping business. Not all businesses out here do allow drop shipping, but for those who allow, make arrangement with them and ensure it also works out on your side. Yes, since you take a product, resell it, get profit, get back the money to the supplier, and that's how this business do work. Yes, some of the disadvantages of this business, sometimes it can be slow, sometimes it's up and down. Yes, some of the challenges, for example, when buying things or working on a drop shipping arrangement with companies which are in overseas. And let's give an example. You encounter challenge like the one which we faced in 2020 for coronavirus, where some of the countries do close their borders, thus disrupting the supply chain. Those are some of the disadvantages of this. But all in all, look at the positive side. Does it bring money? Or if it does, then go for it. Amazing. And with this YouTube channel, you can integrate your business or promote your drop shipping business with your YouTube channel, and that's how you can make money. Do not rely on posting only videos. Use this platform to market other niches or businesses you do by advertising them on this, or making sure you attach links to your videos, and that's how you use this technology to advance or market yourself or position yourself in this space. Sometimes profit margins can be little or can be not that big. For example, selling products which are flooded in the market, it won't give you a good profit margin. So find a product which is fast moving and which is in high demand. Yes. Since I've done procurement and supplies management, this thing has given me an upper hand since I have knowledge in supplier sourcing, supply chains, vendor management, negotiation, procurement processes. Yes, I'm sharing this to anyone who would wish to start this drop shipping business, or who would wish to consider starting this drop shipping business. Amazing. When viewers trust your content, some may buy the products you recommend, creating an additional income to the stream alongside the YouTube videos, YouTube live streams. They Yes, this is one way of increasing your income. Amazing. So, what do you need from scratch to start this business? We said first you can start with you just a business name or company. But for the company, if you do not have cash, start with a business name. You can go to your e-citizen and then apply and start the business. And success depends on this drop shipping. You will have to work on fast responses, honest delivery estimates, clear return policies, good communication, and also ensure you deliver quality over the price. Do not look on the price alone, but ensure you give good quality to offer a good quality. Something can be cheap, but quality compromise, and quality can be good, but price is higher. But never look at the price alone. There are so many factors to look before buying this. Princess saying hi, welcome. Dropshipping is one of the online business which is coming up so rapid. People are embracing this model since it's not costly, then it's not a must to hold inventory in your store. The other thing is it's not a must to have a physical store. Just an online store is enough. Have a good website with good features on it, which is user friendly. You are good to go. It's not a must to have a physical store, and by doing so we realize cost is reduced. No inventory cost, no cost for inventory management. So those are some of the advantages of this drop shipping model or business. In any niche, for example, if you have a YouTube channel, in any niche you are, you can identify any fast moving products, then approach that company. If it's a company, if it's a farm, if it's a shop, make arrangements with them, have the relevant documents needed of doing business, then start your business. Advertise them on these social media platforms. Then once the client has made the purchase, approach your supplier, make shipment to the customer, take your portion from the profit, then the supplier gets his money, and that's how this drop shipping business works. Someone is asking me, are you a Chinese? No, I'm not a Chinese, I'm a Kenyan. This is live from Kenya. I'm not a Chinese. Someone is asking, what is the topic for today? It's all about drop shipping business. Yes, how to start a drop shipping business. Yes, for beginners can ask you, what is drop shipping? Drop shipping, for those who have joined right now, I can tell you drop shipping is, this is a business whereby you can do business without holding any inventory in your store or in any physical store. You can make arrangement with your suppliers and do the business. What language speaking in Kenya? Kenya is Kenya, not Kenya. It's Kenya, not Kenya. Kenya. Kenya, Kenya, not Kenya. Yes, not Portuguese. Yeah, it's English, Swahili, yes, and other local languages. But the main two in Kenya is English and Swahili. Yes. Hope I've answered your question. Yes. Thanks so much for joining. Imagine you own an online agricultural store. A farmer visits your website and buys a solar powered irrigation timer. You receive payment instead of shipping the products yourself. Your supplier ships it directly to the farmer. You never touch the products. That is drop shipping. And that is the good thing with drop shipping. So identify any field you are interested in, find the fast moving products and do the business. The good thing is it's not a must to hold inventory in your store. Yes, nice one. Nice one. Amazing. Welcome to the chat or the live stream. If you haven't liked, please consider liking. Today we are talking about drop shipping business. 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 Amazing. Drop shipping business. What do you understand by the word drop shipping? Simply Kate, thank you so much for joining. Hello. Happy to see you here. Happy to see you too. Today I'm talking about drop shipping business. This is where you can do business without holding any inventory in your store. Yes. Have you heard about this drop shipping before, or do you have knowledge of this drop shipping? Syndicate? Let me know. Or have you tried this drop shipping business before? Since my YouTube does content and agriculture niche, I would be happy to do drop shipping exercise or business under this niche. And there are so many things one can supply in this agricultural sector, such as tractors, farm inputs such as seedlings, and many more. And the good thing with this drop shipping exercises or business, it allows you to do business without having to hold any inventory in your physical store. It's not a must to have a physical store, just an online store. You are good to go. Amazing. Thanks all for joining. Consider liking and subscribing for those who are new in this space. Thank you so much for joining. Today we are talking about drop shipping business on how can one start a drop shipping business. What are some of the advantages, some of the disadvantages in this field of drop shipping? If you have any idea, drop it in the comment section. And thank you so much for joining. And thanks for the likes. Yes, amazing. Nice one. Where are you watching from? Which country are you watching from? Or what is the time on your end? Today we are talking about drop shipping business. How can you use the available technology in doing business in this new era? You know, we are in a world where technology is taking over, and we have to position ourselves and also ensure we catch up. Yes, we use technology to our advantage. How can we use this technology to do business? As we have said earlier, with this drop shipping exercise or business, you can do business without holding any inventory in your physical store. Thus, it is cheaper to do this business for those who wish to do an online business. That is, you don't need to have much or large amount of money to start this business. Just a simple website for beginners, have the relevant documents needed to transact in this business, you are good to go. Yes, you can do this business even without touching any products. You just link your customers with the products, then the supplier just ships this product to your customer, then you get the portion of your profit. The example that we gave earlier was, for example, an item, you get it at 1,000 shillings, but in your website you indicate it goes at 1,500. So after the client has paid the 1,500, 500 is yours, 1,000 is for the supplier, and that's how this drop shipping business and works. Is it a good idea or it's a bad idea? If it's a good idea, let me know in the comment section. Can you try starting this drop shipping business? Even if it's not now, in the future, since all businesses are working to move towards online transaction. Even in Kenya here, I've seen so many businesses are embracing technology such as paying through till numbers, paying through pay bills. So that's how this technology has helped business women or businessmen to do this business. And with drop shipping business, we have seen it's not a must to hold any inventory in your physical store. Yes, thank you so much all for joining. Amazing. What are some of the products which one can sell in this niche of agriculture? We have said there are so many items, or there are so many things out here which you can do. For example, even the livestock, you can link your customer or to the supplier. For example, for those who do keep livestock for meat, you can link your customer with the supplier. So, and it's not a must that you deliver the products or you deliver the items you yourself physically. No, no, no. The supplier does the shipment, and there are some instances where you you can deliver, but it depends on the agreement you have with the supplier. And we have seen on this field we have advantages and disadvantages. Simplicate says very good stuff. Yes, this is a good stuff. Drop shipping exercises. You can search for this information and try it out. If you are interested in any niche or in any sector, be it mobile phones, be it. Thank you so much. I see you saying I'm in the background, but I will be stepping out because heading to work. Thank you so much for joining. Much appreciated for your time here. Much appreciated. Good day. Yes, we use the available technology to do business. And technology is here to make our work easier, not to make our work hard, to make our work easier. Yes, and that's the good thing with technology. We have to embrace it. Everything is moving online. And as technology advances, we also have to add knowledge, we have to read more, we have to be strategic, we have to improve daily with this technology and also incorporate it into our businesses. Yes, with technology, work is made easier, business grows quickly. Yes. Nowadays in marketing, it's not a must to do it to employ so many people to market your products. With technology, everything or anything is possible with this technology. As we have seen with drop shipping business, it's not a must one to hold any inventory in a physical store. If you identify your suppliers and have agreement with them or framework, you are good to go. I enjoy doing this since I have a background in procurement and supplies management. So when I do these things, I do enjoy. You incorporate it in any sector that you are, be it in agriculture, be it in any space you find yourself in. Procurement is everywhere. Even buying your phone, that is procurement. Yes. And that's why we have said we don't only look at the costs. There are so many factors to consider before even buying these or buying any products. Just looking at the costs, you could have missed many opportunity in knowing which products are good in the market. So there are so many factors to consider, not just the price. Yes, price is one of the factors, but don't rely on the price alone. Yes, since the product can be very cheap, but also the quality not good. So, what do you take from this live stream? Number one, we have said today we are talking about drop shipping business, and we have said it's not a must to hold any inventory, or it's not a must to have a physical store to do a drop shipping business, and that is the main thing here. Once you understand how this business works, then you are good to go. And the good thing with this era, information is accessed left, right, center, not like the previous years where we had to rely on books, on hard copies. Nowadays, with these online platforms, You get information from many sources, and thus makes you to make a good choice or to have knowledge in any field you are interested in. If you want to have more research on this drop shipping, how it works, just do your research and make a choice if you dive into this business or not. The choice is yours. Thanks all for joining. Amazing, much appreciated. 50 minutes passed. Amazing. Thanks all and this live stream. Much appreciated. In the upcoming live streams, I will also be glad to integrate my websites into or links in my videos to promote this drop shipping business. Yes, we have said we have to use this technology to advertise, to advance, to educate, to inform, to entertain, and also help those who wish to have this knowledge. Thank you so much for joining those who are in the live stream. Much appreciated. Yes, technology is here to stay. We are the ones to cope up or to embrace it to our advantage. Anyone with any question, drop it in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining. Amazing. How to start a profitable drop shipping business in 2026. Beginner to pro guide. Amazing. How do you find profitable products? Or how can you know these products are profitable? First of all, you have to study the market. Study how people are buying that products before making any decision. If it's a phone, are people buying that phone that you want to start drop shipping business? Don't just do a drop shipping in any products. You have to identify fast moving products. Yes. Then the next step is setting up your online store, marketing strategies that work, Yes, you also have to know some of the mistakes people do make, like relying on one supplier. One supplier maybe one day can fail you. Always make sure you have a backup. Do not rely on one supplier. And the good thing with this drop shipping access business can be done by anyone as long as you are legally entitled to do business. Yes, can be done by anyone, even if you are a student. But we advocate for those who have been permitted to do business or who are in the right age to do business, not for the minor. Yes, or for anyone who is legally entitled to do a business and also have the relevant documents to do business, and you are good to go. Consistency is key in this drop shipping business. Marketing is key in this business. Yes, one mistake you can never or you do not want to do is relying on just one supplier. That is a very, very big mistake. Never rely on one supplier. Always have an alternative. So backup. Never rely on one supplier. That supplier one day can fail you. Yo. Which sector or which products are you interested in starting with this drop shipping business? Let me know in the comment section. If given opportunity, which products or which product can you do in this drop shipping business? Nice one. And the good thing with technology, information is at our fingertips. Yes, even in the offices, departments are integrated by this technology. Nice one. How do you have an online store? There are so many websites where they teach you, or there are so many YouTube videos which you can watch on how to have or build a website. And after building a website, have your store running. There are those who do web hosting, yes, and they allow subscription maybe monthly, yearly in this web hosting. Yes, for these websites where you can have your online store. Yes, that's why we have said information is at our fingertips with this technology. Technologia. And you always make sure you upgrade or subscribe, or if you have started as a beginner, make sure you upgrade it to a more advanced one. For example, in this channel, I do showcase farming content, and with that, which questions can you ask yourself when doing this dropshipping business? What are some of the challenges facing farming after you have identified it, and then you have found one area to work on? For example, if it's manpower, which is a challenge maybe in tilling the land, you can source for a tractor or any machinery that will do or which will help. And we have said it's not a must to have a physical store. Just having an online store, you are good to go. Will you start a agriculture dropping shipping a business if given an opportunity? Can you or will you start an agriculture drop shipping business? With this area, or in this field, there is so much to supply, from farm inputs, from farm machinery, from farm equipments, tools. There is much. to offer. Nice ones. 1 hour, 5 minutes. Nice one. Apart from this, I'm also working on my watch hours so that it can allow me to monetize my channel. But we are almost there. Almost. Nice one. Give a like if you are new here. Consider subscribing. Today we are talking about drop shipping business. Much welcome. Yes. Do you know what is drop shipping? Or have you heard before this drop shipping business? Have you tried it before? Or are you planning to start this business? The good thing is it's not a must to have a physical store. Yes, with just an online store, you are good to go and doing this drop shipping business. Nice one. Let me check. Yes. Move to. Thanks all who have joined. Amazing. Your support is much appreciated. Nice one. I've been here till still. But, thank you so much, Simplicate, for your time. Much appreciated. Yes, nice one. Yes, today we are focusing on drop shipping business. Nice one. Drop shipping. Let me check. Amazing. If given opportunity, can you start or will you start this kind of business? Yes, we have said good things about drop shipping is lower startup costs. You don't need a lot of money to begin. The other thing, no need to buy stock in advance, no warehouse required. You only pay for a product after a customer orders it. And this makes it one of the easiest business to start online. No inventory management, such as no packing goods, no counting of stock, no renting storage spaces. Number three, you can run it from anywhere. All you need is a phone or laptop, internet connection, and you're good to go. Easy to test products. You can quickly try different products without big risk. For example, in agriculture, irrigation kits, seedling trays, solar lights, farm tools. If one product doesn't sell, you simply shop and try another one. And number five, wide product selection. You can sell many types of products without physically owning them. Yes, as we have said earlier, we can give an example in agriculture, electronics, home items, travel gears, and so many. Easy to scale. When sales increase, you do not need more storage, you do not need more staff immediately. Suppliers handle fulfillment, so growth is easier compared to traditional shops. Works number seven, works well with social media and YouTube. This is very important. You review products in videos, show demonstration on farms, do live stream selling, add links in description. The YouTube channel can be the main sell engine. In this dropshipping, how can you make your first sell using YouTube? Making your first sale from YouTube is not about having a big channel. It's about trust plus a simple product plus clear action steps. Amazing. Thanks all for joining. Much appreciated. See you in my next live stream. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing to your friends. Thank you so much. Much love. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye bye for now. Let's meet in the next live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.